So we got a lot to talk about Arkansas. We'll answer your questions. The folks back in Fayetteville are getting excited because there's a lot of BYU fans coming. And DJ, let's listen to our visit with Blaine Douglas. He is with the Alumni Association back there, and we talked to him just before we came on the air tonight because he's got a bunch of church assignments. And you know what else is happening this weekend? On Sunday is the dedication of the temple there in Bentonville, which is right next to Fayetteville. So they got a lot going on. But we got a couple of minutes with him to talk about the activities and all that's going on surrounding this game, as we do with every alumni chair heading to a BYU road venue. And we'll talk with some folks from Kansas next week. But tonight it's Arkansas, and it is Blaine Douglas for a couple of minutes. Let's listen to that. How excited is everybody to have the Cougars come into your region for the very first time?
Oh, this is a big deal for us. I've been here in the area for 23 years, and when that game was announced several years ago, that was circled on the calendar, and we're just ecstatic. Thousands of us in the community ready to go.
In fact, there's some there, but I'm sure there's some coming from all over the Southeast to come. How many BYU fans are you expecting to show up for this game Saturday?
You know, it's tough to say exactly. Between the tickets that we sold from our alumni association and then that the BYU ticket office sold, you're probably up in a few thousand there. And then a lot of people I know just bought tickets on StubHub or other avenues.
So what activities do you have planned for alumni and folks who are coming in? I know you have quite an agenda.
We do. This is going to be 3 days of incredibleness. We've got on Friday we've got a golf tournament that we're doing. We connected with the local Arkansas Alumni Chapter and agreed to do a friendly golf tournament with them. So we're going to pair 2 BYU golfers with 2 Arkansas golfers, and they're gonna go through the 18 holes. And we filled that up, over 200 people between the two that they're going to show up to that golf tournament. Interestingly, in that golf tournament, Spencer Linton is going to be there in the morning at 11 a.m. to broadcast BYU Sports Nation.
Fantastic.
Live. And so, you know, folks that would like to come out, it's Dogwood Golf Course. You're welcome to come out and take a peek at that broadcast as well.
That's some good stuff. What about service projects? I know typically when BYU comes into town, the local chapter heads up a service project. Do you guys have a service project planned this time? And what are the details?
We do. On Saturday from 3 to 5, we've got our tailgate planned. And as part of that tailgate, we've partnered with St. James Missionary Baptist Church in Fayetteville. They've got an excellent food pantry that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has supported many times. And so we're doing something a little unique there, where we've talked with them about what types of food would they maybe not normally get that they would like to have. And so we've got a list of food items that we've published, and we're encouraging everybody who can to just come by, even if you can't come to the tailgate for a long period of time. Come and drop the food by. It's going to benefit mostly the Marshallese and Hispanic community, so it'll be a great event.
Blaine Douglas, the BYU Alumni Chapter Chair in Arkansas, on the Wise Guys tonight ahead of BYU and Arkansas in Fayetteville. Is there a website where folks can go and get more information as to what you guys are doing?
Yeah, the best place to go would be to our Facebook page.
Okay.
We've got a Facebook page called NWA, meaning Northwest Arkansas, BYU Alumni Fans and Friends. So head on over to that Facebook page. You can see previous posts, including details about the tailgate and other things.
There's a lot going on. The temple dedication is Sunday, the day after the football game. So what a weekend for anybody associated with BYU in Arkansas.
There's no doubt. The way I think a lot of us are looking at that is, before we knew about the temple dedication, this was kind of the main event, the tailgate, the golf, the game. Now we're looking at those as just delicious appetizers, yeah. and the main course is coming on Sunday for the dedication. We're extremely excited for that.
That's great stuff. I was going to ask you for a prediction, but not for the temple dedication, because I think we know how that's going to go, right? We have a good idea of that. What about the game against the Razorbacks? What's your prediction for that game?
Oh, boy, Blaine, I don't know. I think both teams, I follow a little bit Arkansas as well. I think both teams would admit maybe they haven't lived up to expectations their first couple of games. And so it's a little tough for me to say how it's going to go. I think it could be a blowout either way, or it could be a close game. If I had to call it, I would say I think BYU is gonna show well, um, put up a little bit of offense, and defense is gonna show up. I'd say 27-24 BYU. That's my guess.
Nice.
All right.
I like
Well,
it.
I'm going to tune in and watch that.
We'll take that for sure.
Hey, one thing we're going to do real quick, and we do it with every guest that comes on the show, and let everybody know back there about Wise Guys and that you're one of the headliners tonight with Dave Rose and John Beck. We got 5 quick questions for you. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, your favorite sports movie?
Oh, I'm gonna go old school on this. When I was a kid, I watched The Natural, and that was like my favorite sports movie.
Is that Robert Redford?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It kind of has a
Robert
Utah
Redford.
theme to it.
He
Then,
hits the ball into the lights. And
Yeah, I remember it well. Your favorite singer or band?
Oh, can I go with the Tabernacle Choir?
You can.
You can. You'd be the first one that's done it. Has anybody done the tabs?
No,
Motabs?
No, but that's a great choice.
I like it. It's a safe one. It's very safe.
It's safe.
Your favorite breakfast cereal? Always ask everybody that.
I'm gonna go with Life. Mikey likes it.
So-
I love Life.
Do you do plain Life cereal? Because just before I came here, I needed a little energy, and I had some cinnamon Life. But are you a regular Life guy or a cinnamon Life guy?
I like them both, but if I had to go, I'm kind of a little more traditional. I'd go with the regular Life cereal.
Regular old Life.
all right.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think the regular Life, it's kind of sneaky because it kind of feels like it's not a sugar cereal, but I'm pretty sure there's sugar all over that stuff. So,
All right, favorite ice cream.
Favorite ice cream. Okay, so this is key. Anyone who's coming out here for the game,
Yeah.
if you get a chance, you got to go check out Andy's frozen custard.
oh,
No,
good
I'm not
recommend.
So a triple chocolate concrete at Andy's Frozen is my favorite.
Triple
ice cream.
chocolate concrete. Is that even legal
Triple
outside of
chocolate
Arkansas?
concrete. What's the place in St. George where you can get a concrete? I can't
I
remember.
don't know, but there's
triple chocolate concrete at Andy's. Yeah, it's Nielsen's frozen custard. Thanks, DJ, for that. Nielsen's frozen custard in St. George has concrete. So
Right. And if you need other concrete, there's a place at the point of the mountain's been
yeah,
making concrete.
that's right.
For
So there
a long
we
time.
go. Andy's frozen custard. Then he recommends the triple.
Okay, last one.
Yeah, your favorite BYU moment.
Oh. All right, so a few years ago, I took my daughter and my dad met us out here as well. We drove up to the Nebraska game.
Oh,
We were there for the Tanner Mangum Hail Mary and just celebrating in the stands. That was an incredible moment in person, away. We didn't think we had a chance, fourth quarter there with Taysom out. That was amazing.
that was pretty amazing. Dave and I were right on the goal line.
We were watching you guys celebrate.
We were right on the goal line on the field, right by where he caught that ball. And first thing, we turned to each other and said, "Did he get across the goal line?" We knew he caught it, but we didn't know if it was across. And,
What a moment
and
that
it
was.
Were you like us at that, Blaine? We felt like those fans at Nebraska and the people that hosted a BYU there were phenomenal. Were they that way with all of you as well, the regular fans in the stands?
Oh yeah, and then we weren't even in the BYU section. We were in the middle of a Nebraska section, and they were very nice, talking all game long.
Yeah.
They were great fans.
We thought they were a great example of sportsmanship, and of course it's easier when you beat them. But we were very impressed. We've said that should be a model for how BYU is, and I believe BYU is also a great host. So
Yeah, they've been pretty good. Hey, 3 days of incredibleness. We wish you the best of luck. Get the Cougs a win back there, and thank you for helping set the tone for us here on game week. Blaine Douglas, the BYU Alumni Chapter Chair in Arkansas, and we hope thousands of BYU fans get to know you this weekend. Thanks for joining the Wise Guys.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Blaine.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right, so that was just before we came on the air because he's got some serious church meetings he's taking care of tonight.
with the temple dedication.
It's a big weekend in the Fayetteville, Bentonville, Arkansas area. But thousands of BYU fans coming, and I think our Arkansas folks will go, hey, well, someone will say you guys travel well, and there are a lot traveling in, but there are thousands right there. That's
Right.
where they live, and now they have a chance to put on their blue shirts and cheer on the Cougs.